Hello my friends on YouTube. Today I'm going to give you guys an update on my chicken coop. As you can see, my ladies are up and at it. They're doing their thing. I got a couple of upgrades that I did on this chicken coop. First off, the weather is getting a lot warmer down here, so they're drinking water like crazy. So I built this. Well, I had it as one bucket, if you remember. But I added the second bucket, and what I did basically is I have 3/4 inch union, and that's tying to a T where the second bucket is tied into, and then of course it just runs inside to the chicken nipples, poultry nipples, and this way I don't have to fill it up every other day. As you can see, it's crystal clear. I put filtered water in this, same stuff we drink, and it equalizes. So this is 10 gallons that I can keep in here. It's very easy. I just fill this guy up at my water filter, and then as you can see, this one should have the equal amount of water. So this would last them over a week in the heat, and it's actually doing pretty good. I just built it today, and I filled it up. So well, I put 5 gallons in it, and that's why both buckets are at half. So I'm gonna fill this up again and then keep track of how long it takes before it depletes. But pretty good idea. That way I don't have to constantly be filling these things up. It was actually taking about 3 to 5 days for them to finish up this 5 gallons, which is pretty good. I mean, they're drinking, they're producing very well. And then that feeder is very simple. It's a 4-inch corrugated tubing with a nice big stainless steel bowl at the bottom, and I just cut a couple of notches at the bottom of that pipe, and it's gravity fed. So that's quite simple, and I fill that up about every week. And I also have one over here, this guy right here, that runs down to a tray. Let's see if I can get it. There you go. And then, but I rarely fill that one up. That one's more dependable, and I can tell when it's empty because they're looking at me, all funky. But so they started producing again after the cold. They started slowing down on the egg production. Let me see if they've been taken out already. Oh, there they are. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eggs. Oh, then I got one over there. So that's 8 eggs for 13 chickens, which isn't bad considering a couple of my hens are over 2 years old. So I know that their production slows after 18 months, and then they normally get sent to the butchers. I'm sorry, it's, what is it, 18? Yeah, I think it is 18 months, if I remember correctly. So, let's see, they got a little nest in the corner over there that they like to build. And I gotta put some more hay in here, because they don't like the sawdust, they like the hay. So I'm gonna collect these guys before she gets pissed off. But, yeah, it's an update. And then, of course, the warmer weather. I'm going to plug these fans in. Actually, I might as well do it now because it's kind of hot today. So let's plug these guys in, and they should start spinning. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place. What's holding me up here? Oh, I see, it's screw. Alright, sorry. There we go. Plug these guys in, and they should start spinning. There they go. And that's pushing nice cool air into their coop. Well, cooler than what's inside. Their coop is well insulated though, so shouldn't be very warm in there. So I'm gonna double check, make sure there's no eggs in the far corner, which I'm pretty sure there isn't. Stand with me, bear with me. And I made this, which is pretty cool. It's a golf club that I converted into a scooper duper. So that way I don't have to open the back every time I want to get some eggs if they're put in the corner. So you can see there and there's nothing there. So I like to discourage them from making nests in that corner. But this thing is really cool. I can actually reach this one, but I'll give you an idea how it works. Just get there, and you scoop it right up. And there you go. So as my missus, of course, she interrupts me every time I do a YouTube video. I'll probably end this up here. Make a quick update here. And again, not bad for 13 girls. That's 8 eggs. And you can see the nice variety in the colors. I love the blue eggs. They all taste the same because they all eat the same organic food. But yeah, there's a quick update. So 10 gallons of drinking water, and I'm going to probably add a couple more nipples, but they're okay. I mean, they don't fight over it, so it's the food that they go crazy for. So here's your update, guys. If you have any questions or comments on how I built this, leave them below. It's very self-explanatory though. Make sure you get the polypropylene 5 buckets. These are food safe buckets, and the same goes with the PVC. The PVC is the potable water. It'll say PW on it, because you don't want to be sending that bad stuff down to your chickens. And as you can see, this is duplicated on the other side, which is hidden. It's basically a union. And take them apart every 3 to 5 months, depending on how nasty it gets in there. Sometimes algae grows during the summertime. And not that it's going to hurt them, of course. But I also am going to put a cover on this, which is, I had a little piece of it here. I'm going to build one of these around it. This is that insulation that you can find at your hardware stores. So I'm going to basically build a cover that's going to reflect any sunshine. Put it on the top and maybe the back, so because my sun comes from that direction. But all in all, I'm going to cover the top and the back and possibly the sides, just to avoid any algae from growing. You should probably just paint the buckets, but you could probably do that as well. So yeah, there's a quick update for you guys. Again, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below. Thank you for watching.